His phone is a little...
Good evening, everyone. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to memorize my speech, so I'm going to use my phone for some assistance. I don't want anyone to think I'm being rude and playing Candy Crush or anything like that. I just wanted to say a few words, since Irfan's getting married. I'm not going to bore you and tell you about what a great guy he is. We all know he's a great guy. He's such an amazing guy that at any moment, I would be more than comfortable trusting him with my life. But I have learned with experience not to trust every word that comes out of his mouth without fact checking. It's not because he's a liar. It's because he will not hesitate to make a fool out of you any moment. About 8 years ago, I met Irfan and Ibo for the first time. We played basketball on the basketball courts, and we exchanged numbers. I thought this was going to be the start of a beautiful relationship. And about a week later, I called him up to see if he wants to play basketball again. And I was like, hey Irfan, you want to come play some basketball? He's like, bro, I'm in Florida. And I'm like, oh cool, when are you coming back? He's like, I'm not. And there was this awkward pause because I was confused. I was like, why did we exchange numbers? If you were just going to leave and not tell me. And he didn't say anything. And then it was the only time in my life saying, have a nice life, sounded appropriate and not rude. And then we kept in touch on AIM. He kept telling me to come visit him in Florida. So the first time he said, I'm like, I met the guy one time. He can't be serious. So I just shrugged it off. But he kept asking me several times afterwards. And I thought, you know, whatever. Seems like a nice family. Should be fun. I was only 16 at the time. And so I decided to go. And I was really nervous when I said yes. But I still wasn't too sure about how to feel about it. And I was kind of telling myself I'm over-exaggerating, it's not going to be a big deal. And the night before my flight, Irfan calls me. He's like, hey, are you ready? Are you all set? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. He says, you're not nervous? I'm like, why would I be nervous? He's like, you're coming to spend a week with people you hardly know. You're not worried that we're going to chop up your body and stick it to alligators? And then there was this awkward pause again. And I thought to myself, and before I could say anything, he's like, haha, I'm just kidding, bro, I'm just kidding. It's not a big deal, you'll be fine. So the whole week goes by, we have a great time, and at that time, especially spending a week with them, I love Turkish culture, I love the Turkish language, so I asked him if he could teach me some Turkish. I asked him if he would teach me just what's up, because there's a lot of Turkish people in New Jersey. I thought I could say to them, you know, be cool and hip in the Turkish community. And he taught me a word that was so bad that I cannot say it here tonight. The word is so bad, in fact, that if someone really wants to know what it was, if you are a male over the age of 40, I will tell you in the parking lot afterwards. So he tells me this word, and I go back to Jersey thinking that I learned how to say what's up. And I can't tell you the word, but I will tell you the reaction people had. I get back to Jersey, every Turkish person I saw, that's how I greeted them. With a big smile on my face, thinking that I'm saying, what's up? And every Turkish person had the same reaction. They just paused for a moment and said, Astaghfirullah. And I thought, back then, I was only 16, I heard the word Astaghfirullah so many times. But I never knew what it meant, believe it or not. I thought it meant the same as Mashallah. So I'm thinking, these Turkish people are impressed. They've accepted me as one of their own. And I keep going on for about 7 months. I said it to kids my age. I said it to elderly. I said it to elderly women. I'm sure some of you are here. And I'm so sorry. I had no idea what I was saying. They were probably just wondering, why would this young idiot greeted me with a curse word, with a big smile on his face. So, I think it was Shamet at one point who explained to me, he's like, no, that's not what that means. And Irfan comes back to Jersey about 7-8 months later to visit, and I said it to him. And he completely forgot that he told me that. When you play a joke on someone, especially misinformation, you want to make sure you put a loop at the end of that joke at some point in life, because he's just going to go around thinking that this is, this is a fact, and it's never going to stop. And then I asked him, like, Irfan, why would you do that to me? And he just kind of laughed. He's like, bro, that's how I joke around with family. And Irfan and his family, they're the kind of people that if you meet them one time, they'll invite you to come stay in their home. And after just 1 week, he'll treat you as you were always a part of his family. It's such a rare quality to have, and it's an even harder one to find. And I just want to end off with saying something that Irfan says more than anybody I know. I'd rather have 1 million friends than $1 million. Thank you. Congratulations.